Now let me just say that this point will be very uncomfortable if we properly understand it. This point will be very uncomfortable if we properly understand it, because the service of Christ is intimately connected with His suffering. The service of Christ is intimately connected with His suffering. If this message is about service, then we need to understand that the service of Christ, which He predicts here, is all about suffering. And I say this could be a bit uncomfortable because that's not how we usually think about service. Right? How do we think about service? Well, service to us is raking the widow lady's leaves in her yard. Or service is wiping down the table after a meal. And please, I'm not suggesting those things aren't service, but they don't quite get to what Jesus is saying about service here. They don't quite fit Jesus' pattern. He says, the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give His life a ransom for many. So when Jesus is talking about Him going up to Jerusalem to suffer and die, He's saying, by the way, that's my service. I didn't come to be served, but to serve. How? Through suffering. Service is through suffering, giving a ransom for many. So that's where Jesus starts when He talks about service, is suffering. So please start with me here with this definition of service. It's certainly not the only definition, but one definition. Service, according to Jesus, is giving one's life patterned after Christ. Giving of one's life patterned after Christ. Christ gave His life in service. So I would suggest if we're going to say anything about service in the church, in our families, in our community, it needs to start where Jesus started. Giving His life for the sake of others, patterned after Christ. In other words, what I'm saying here is this passion prediction provides us with a theological underpinnings for service, the theological grounds for understanding what service is all about.